Hi guys, Archie Luxury on the Pluta channel. Today we are doing a paid review. This is a great collection review. This is for JP. Quick, this is collection review 24QB9. Quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing a bluesy. Okay, let's start this review. Let's run the theme music and then we will talk. Hey guys, Archie Luxury here on the Pluta channel. What are we doing today? Paid watch review for JP, wearing my bluesy. This is paid review 24QB9. Here we go. Hi, Arch. I hope all is well with you. Please call me JP. I've sent you $75 US on PayPal. If you could please have a sticky beak and see what you think of my collection and give me some recommendations on where to go with the collection. Firstly, I just want to thank you for being on YouTube and sharing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Indeed. Sharing. We love to share our collections. That's exactly it, guys. We really do want to do this. And I got to tell you, the big reason we want to do this is because it gives us a chance to reflect and enjoy what we've got there. He wants to thank me for your knowledge and providing so much entertainment. There is no shortage of watch content on YouTube, but I find myself clicking your videos first when they are available. Whatever the question, I know you will answer it honestly and probably hilariously. I started watching your channel about 3 years ago, but I know your channel has been going for over a decade. I enjoy looking through your archives, and often I find you've done reviews on dress watches I'm interested in from years before I found your channel. I know you've had some rough patches in the past couple of years. I'm glad you kept going and appreciate your resilience. I hope you hang in there, enjoy life, and keep entertaining your fans. I mention this specifically because my family has a devastating loss of our own this year and lost a family member tragically in the prime of their life. During the initial period in grief and mourning, sometimes I'd watch a video of yours just to escape from reality for a bit. Look at a few watches and try to have a laugh. What can be said? Life can be terribly cruel and unforgiving at times. Yes, I lost a son. One of my sons died, passed away May 2024. So I know exactly what you're talking about. All we can do is try to enjoy the good moments and find positivity as often as we can. Thanks for creating content that brings joy to people's lives. With that said, onto the watches. Yes, sir. We want to see the watches because watches is what wrist watches is what we want to see. That's exactly what we do want to see. And I got to tell you guys, it's a very important thing. We want to see the watches. We want to enjoy the watches. That's what we want to do. We want to enjoy them and see them and get the best we can out of all these watches. A bit about me. Yes, let's get a bit about me. Always good to get a bit of a background check. It is good to get some background just to see what your modus operandi was there. And I got to tell you, let's have a sticky beak at some of these watches here. I got to tell you, he goes, about me, I'm early 40s, prime of your life. That's right, guys. It is the prime of your life. You can't get better than that. Prime of your life. It's the best time to enjoy your watches and see what you can do. 40 years, early 40s, happily married, 2 kids, and working as an anesthesiologist in the US. So I wear scrubs to work a lot. and my patients are usually asleep. I have a few meetings with hospital execs and insurance suits, but otherwise don't dress up for work on a routine basis. I have a 4-watch collection. Yes, sir. That's what we want to see. We want to see these watches, and we want to see them on the screen now. We want to get them onto the screen now. So let's do that. I'll just pull up the window. We want to see the 4-watch collection because this is what it's all about. It's all about the wrist watches. Now, let me see. Can I get this thing? Oh, he sent me unfortunately, what he's done is he's sent me this. Where is it? Here we go. Here it is. Okie dokie. He sent me the file as a HEIC file. My computer doesn't really love HEIC, but here we go. There we go. That's the 4-watch collection. We've got a few good pieces there. What do we got? I currently have a 4-watch collection. I started collecting in 2021. Of course, for the first time I walked into my Rolex AD, there was absolutely no watches in the case. I was shocked at the time, but quickly realized that is totally normal in 2021. I got a call a few months later for an Oyster bracelet, smooth bezel, date just 41. Black dial, which I purchased but have since sold as I wasn't wearing it with my current collection. It was a great watch for a 1-watch collection, but my reasons for moving on I'll explain. In chronological order, here is the collection. Number 1, we've got a Rolex GMT Master 2126710BLNR on Jubilee. Batgirl. This is the second watch from the AD, purchased in 2022. I love this watch and have worn it more than any other watch so far. I can make an excuse about travel, GMT, and so forth, but the truth is I just like the looks. It's robust enough to wear a vacation, swimming, anywhere. The Jubilee is nice. It doesn't show nearly as many scratches as the polished center links and the Oyster, and it's a bit more comfortable in my opinion. Just remember, if you are going swimming, always get your watches checked once a year for pressure tests to make sure the seals are still intact. Small tip, pro tip. But I totally agree. I think the Batgirl, that's the GMT with the black and blue bezel, and you've also got the Jubilee bracelet. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. Next piece is a Cartier Santos de Cartier large blue dial. Now this is a interesting. I've got some other pieces. So he did actually send me some pictures here. My computer does not like the HEIC format of files, but I've got a few. He sent me a few other files. Let's see if we can get these up. So there we go. That is the Batgirl. Beautiful watch, lovely watch indeed. And then we will have a look here. We'll just go forward. Whoops, that's not it. That's another person. We've got the Cartier. There we go, the Cartier Santos. My wife and I got matching watches and went to the Cartier Santos blue dial, his and her set. She didn't want Rolex, so I suggested we look at Omega or Cartier. She liked the Cartier best, and we landed on this together. Pushing the matching Cartiers new from out of town, not same as my local Rolex for a discount. I actually love the Cartier. Yeah, they don't tend to discount much, but they do have stock, and I can dress it up a bit with the included leather strap. The Santos is an everyday steel casual dress watch, along with the Batgirl being a black dial Rolex, made me decide to sell my Datejust 41 black dial, as I didn't wear it much after the Santos and Batgirl. Ultimately, I purchased that version of the Datejust mostly as it was the only way to get a start at the AD, but I would probably buy a different configuration if I get another Datejust with my current collection. Yeah, the economy's gone to fucking shit. You're able to get stuff now, but not the hard to get stuff, but that's another story. The next piece he has, what does he have after this here? Let's have a sticky beak. And he's got the Omega Speedmaster Sapphire Sandwich, 3861 version. I wanted a quality, iconic chronograph, something that could wear every day or dress it up a bit with the monochromatic look and polished bracelet. Purchased new from out of town AD for 20% discount. Excellent. That's good. Normally they're very fucking nasty. I have the Hesselite version. That's the plastic glass version. Sapphire Sandwich or Hesselite. Look, I actually really do like the Sapphire Sandwich. It's a great watch. Nothing wrong with the Hesselite. Just you got a bit of a discount. Fantastic. Probably not much needs to be said about this watch. Everyone knows it. 42, but wears very comfortably with a compact lug to lug. The new bracelet is very comfortable. Has a nice micro adjustment system. Yeah, unfortunately, mine doesn't have mine's a little bit older, doesn't have the micro adjustment, but yes, it is very, very good to have there. That is for sure. Definitely for sure. That is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece to have there. And then what is the next piece? What do you think this guy's got? Let me give you the drum. I'll tell you exactly what he's got. His next piece, of course, you know it already. It is the bluesy. A bluesy, a bluesy, a bluesy. Yes, indeed. A blue Z. That's correct, guys. What do you think of that? Now, it's not just a blue Z. This is the latest model. That's correct. It's the latest model one. And you know what? I think it is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Look at that blue Z there. You can see the white writing. It's the newer one. Rolex Submariner, two-tone bluesy, 126613 LB. This is the newest acquisition. Picked it up July 2024. I must say, this watch I've never expected to buy. Last year, I told the AD the no date sub 124060 no date, and the AD assured me I'd have it by this summer. That seemed like the perfect watch to pair with the BLNER. I don't wear yellow gold, and I'd previously considered the bluesy much too flashy to wear to work or for my lifestyle. To me, it was a watch for a retiree who captains a boat. Fuck, that's a good description. On the weekend. All that said, the family member I lost earlier this year wore yellow, gold, and blue was their favorite color. So I walked into the AD1D, and this was in the display case. It was display only, but I told the AD I had to have it, and they let me pick it out up a short while later. In person, the dial is a real stunner, and the watch just sparkles in the sunlight. It gets a lot more attention than any other watches, which can give me the opportunity to keep my family's members' memory alive. One day I'll pass this to my children, who had a close bond with our lost one. So, Arch, here's where I'm at, and here's a few questions. So I got to tell you, beautiful. Four pieces. I approve of everything. The Cartier is probably the one I least love. But hey, you know what? These women, fuck me dead. Fuck me dead. I bought my wife, after the burglary, I bought her a Rolex Oyster Perpetual blue dial. I thought it was fucking beautiful. 28 mil, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. She tells me she hates it, and she actually wanted a Cartier. Now, I haven't bought the Cartier with her. I just feel a bit fucked off. But hey, you know what? That's my opinion there. Okay, watch box. He says here, honey, I need a watch box at some point. I'm debating the Louis Vuitton or the Goyard. Very interesting in choice there indeed. I got to tell you something, is it worth getting? Is it a waste of money? What is my opinion? That is a very good thing to ask there. If you don't know, I recently got my Louis Vuitton box customized. That's correct. I got it painted. They painted it. And I have to tell you, fuck! You know what? I really love it. Okay? I really, really love it. Now, what you say here is, I need to get a proper watch box at some point. I'm debating the Louis Vuitton or the Goyard. I want to get a box and limit my watches to the number of slots, so I don't just grow my collection indefinitely. After the box is full, I will have to sell a watch to buy one. Actually, you know what? 8 in the box, 1 on the wrist. So you actually need 9 if you've got the box. Okay. I'd like an 8 watch box, which for the Goyard would be the box with the detachable top and strap. I have watched your videos on boxes and chuckle at the commenters who think the LV boxes are a rip-off. Sure, they are overpriced, just like all the watches we buy. But what is the sense in owning a six figures worth of watches just to have them sit in an Amazon box worth $50? Hey, you are fucking on the money. Sure, the LV costs as much as a new watch, but it's a one and done. You choose the LV box. You chose the LV box, I believe, after owning it. Would you make the same decision, or would you consider the Goyard? Now, I've got to tell you, yes, sir. Sir, indeed. You know what? This box here is not my original one. In the burglary where the fucking thieving sons of bitches cut into my safe, I had 2 watch boxes. Both of them were damaged in the robbery, which is fucking tragic. It is fucking tragic. It's tragic to say the least. They were badly fucking damaged. Now, I actually managed to track one down. And would I recommend it? Would I do it again? That's a good question. Would I do it again? Let's have a look here. Let's have a look at a few pictures. So that's the box. LV. They're a bunch of assholes at times, LV. I had a massive fight with them because they said they would paint it for me. Then they tried to charge me $800 to paint it. I told them, you fucking told me you'd paint it. Long story short, they ended up doing it for free. And then when I went to collect it, they actually told me the policies changed. They now do it for free, which when they say free, the box was fucking, it was, in my country, it was retail over fucking 13,000 Australian dollars. I believe it's a little bit cheaper in America, but I got to tell you honestly, they are fucking out of their mind. They really are out of their fucking mind. And I got to tell you, is it worth it? You know what? Whoops, sorry. It's a Lamborghini. That's my friend Tanzil has a Lamborghini, beautiful car. You know what? Do I think it's worth it? You know what? All this shit is a ripoff. Okay. Okay. All this shit. It's like having a BMW or a Mercedes Benz. You know what? They're fucking waste of fucking. They're expensive. However, it's such an enjoyable experience. I've got to tell you, it's enjoyable. It's lovely to have, lovely to own. Is it worth it? I think it really is. It's a really nice experience. And in my own case, I really enjoy having some beautiful watches and a beautiful box. I don't always use the box, but it's ceremonial. I love to take a photo, and I know I own the box and I own the watches in the photo. So, is it worth it? I think it's worth every fucking cent. I really do. I think it's worth every fucking cent. Would I get the LV or the Goyard one? Hey, you know what? You know what? Let me tell you, it's fun to go and see what you want. To tell you the truth, Goyard has a 6-1 and an 8-1. The 6-1 is actually more expensive than. Don't ask me why. I'm just telling you. But well, it's because it's more of a box like the LV. It's actually more expensive for the 6-1 than the 8-1. Now, which one's better? Hey, you got to decide. You know what? Part of the fun of getting this shit is to pick the one that you want. Personally, I actually, they've also got the Ellipse one, which was the grey material, the checkerboard one, the Damia one. They're beautiful. You've got to pick the one that sings to you. When I was picking one originally, I could have picked, they had a few to choose from, and I ended up going with the beautiful red interior. I thought that just fucking pops. And I got to tell you, I've got no intention of actually selling this box. This box is fucking gorgeous. 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 I had it painted. They put some stripes, AC3 initials on it. You know what? This is my story, my watches. I love it. I really do love the box. Okay. I love it to death. And oops, that's someone else's collection there. Again, you know, he's got such a beautiful collection, but why would you put it into a fucking Amazon box? It just destroys the mojo. I think the box is worth it. I really do. I think it makes the ownership just fucking nice thing to have. Okay, so in my own opinion is fucking get it. The other brand that's always good is Scalito del Tempo. Scalito del Tempo. And I've actually got two, but I got the LV. And I've got a Scaletta del Tempo. Now, these are actually considerably cheaper than the LV. It's like a mini briefcase. I think these are amazing. I'd still get the Goyard or the LV. I'd have two. You've got a briefcase one, this is really handy if you want to go somewhere with your watch, a little bit more discreet. I got the chocolate. I got this from Mr. Porter. Mr. Porter. Chocolate brown. It's got a beautiful color. I love the color here. Chocolate brown with the caramel interior. It was a really good combination there. I love it. I think it's a great box. That was about, I think they're about $1,200 US, $1,100. Is it worth it? That's another good one. I like the two. I like to have. I love it. I can use them. You know, I like to own quality, beautiful things. So that's my opinion. Future watches. Let me say this to you. Firstly, the 4 watches you've got, I love them. You got the Santos, that's the one I least love, but it's great. You got the Omega Sapphire Sandwich. Love the Omega. You have got the beautiful. You got the Batgirl, and you got the bluesy blue. Fuck me dead. What a beautiful collection. Now, what you're saying here is future watches. Let's say I have room for 4 more. Well, you actually have 4. You need to have 8 in the box. 8 in the box, and 1 on the wrist. So 9, but let's not get technically. Now, what we're saying here is I plan to work on a couple watches from the AD and a couple of others on the pre-owned market. AD watches I'm interested in. A Rolex, Steel Daytona, Black or Panda. That's the 126500. Which I would say, yes. I would say to the dealer, hey, I'm a local doctor. I supported you. Get me a fucking Steel Daytona. That's what I would do. The next watch is the Rolex 126519LN Oysterflex Daytona white gold ghost style. Get that after tell them to get the fucking Panda first, and you'll buy that because that watch is not selling above retail. Also, the Rolex 124060 Nate sub. Fuck yes, get that. That's a beautiful. Get it. I purchased 5 watches from the Rolex AD. Don't tell them that you sold one of the fucking things. Don't say that. With jewelry over the past 4 years. So I think it's reasonable to discuss a date. Yeah, go and fucking tell them to get a Daytona now. I realize I probably will be waiting for a long time. Well, tell them to fucking pull their finger out of their asshole for the Steel Daytona. But I don't feel like I need anything urgently when I already own the Batgirl and the bluesy. Yeah, well, don't tell them that. Just tell them to get it. I'm happy with what I have and would be content if I never got it. Well, don't fucking tell them that. From that standpoint, I'm happy to wait for the Rolex AD and look at some other brands on the second-hand market in the next couple of years while I wait. Okay, pre-owned. Okay, let's have a look. I've considered getting a Rolex day date 18038 from the early 80s, birth year watch. Nah, don't do that. 36mm date, just too small. Bracelet's going to be like grandma's undies, stretched to fucking buggery. I'd stay away from that. If you want to buy a 36mm day date, and fuck me dead, I'd get a 40mm. The fucking 36 is too small unless you're a real skinny fucker. Okay. I really wouldn't do it. I don't know anything about vintage. Yes, well, I'd go to David SW. If you're going to buy something vintage, go to David SW. That's where I would go. So I need to get from a reputable source that I'm thinking, look, seriously, the 36 is too fucking small. Get the bigger 40, okay? I kind of love this, like this. Okay, goes on. And he's scared of getting a Franken. Go to David SW, no problems. I kind of love the smaller 36mm size and vintage look of an all gold Rolex than the newer, larger day date 40. Yeah, the 40 is better. Don't get the fucking 36. I feel like with all the all gold bracelet, keeping it a little small and it's bullshit. It's too fucking small. It's fucking lady size. Fuck me dead. Let me know what you think of that. Yeah, I told you, it's fucking lady size. I'm interested in picking up 1 to 2 watches pre-owned from a bit more higher end horology, such as Breguet. Yes, 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 yes. I got a Breguet Type 21. I paid fucking pennies for this. Pennies in the dollar. I'm interested in picking up 1 to 2 watches. Breguet, either traditional or classic line. Fuck me dead. You know what? Let me tell you this now. I tell you seriously, Breguet is such a cool fucking brand. They fucking reek fucking luxury and prestige. You will fucking love a Breguet. Let me tell you this. I absolutely, positively fucking love Breguet. I'm going to show you a picture. This is my Bregster, the Bregster. Let me show you. This is in 3-piece. I also got the LV roll too. Look at that fucking Breguet. I got that. I got that for about $10,000 pre-owned. Breguet Type 21. Fucking adorable. Patek 5196. It's a little bit small, 37mm. I'd say 5296. Beautiful. 5110. Too small. That's the world time. 5130. Yes, I've got the 5130. After wearing Rolex, it even feels small, but it's 39.5mm. Believe you me, that's a good size. Or Lange. Yes. Lange's great. Lange 1 or 1815. So there you have it, Arch. I have 4 spaces in the watch box. Of the watches I've mentioned above, or feel free to pick something else, which 4 would you recommend adding to my current? You know what? Seriously, thanks and take care, Arch. Wishing you all the best, JP. Seriously. I'd go to that Rolex AD and tell them, get me a fucking steel Daytona now. The Oyster Flex, you want to buy that second hand. You don't want to buy that fucker new. The no date sub, tell them to get that as well, because you fucking bought enough shit. The economy is fucked. It's fucked as fucked to be completely fucked. It's fucked. It's fucked, okay? Stay away from that birth year Rolex. Too old. Grandma's undie stretch. You don't want that shit. The Breguet. Fuck yeah. So what would I say? Okay, so let's have a look at it. I would say the Steel Panda, the Daytona. Yes, you want that. The white gold one. Fuck yes. The no date sub. I'll put a question mark. I think the bluesy might be enough there. However, the Breguet. Yes, get a Breguet. Patek. Get a Patek and get a Lange. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, because it's 4 extra in the box and 1 on the wrist. That's what I do. Fucking beautiful collection. I love the enthusiasm. And what a beautiful collection. You've fucking inspired me doing this review here. I just feel fucking nice about the whole thing. That's exactly the advice I would say there. Thank you so much. I got to tell you, thank you so much. And then, what did he say here? Arch, just to add a couple things, I'm going to send you another $25. Yes, thank you. On top of it to make it 100, because asking, oh, that's okay. You've asked, that's fine. Thank you. Some people think it's ridiculous. No, I appreciate every cent you've sent me. Actually, I think it's a bargain. Some people think it's ridiculous and the advice, but the advice is well worth it. Some people think I'm ridiculous to send money to someone just to have them tell you what they think about. Well, I'm fucking giving you the truth. I'm telling you, if it's dog shit, I'll fucking tell you it's dog shit. I actually think it's a bargain considering the prices we pay for these watches. A lot of the other YouTubers, channels, websites with reviews and free advice rely on much of the brands for favors and access to watches, and they only give 100% positive feedback. Ultimately, as viewers, we have to realize that they aren't paying anything for the product, then there is a good chance that we are the product. Even buying one misguided shitter due to bad advice is more costly than an honest review many times over. To all the Archie Luxury fans, buy more paid reviews. To update, I want to add, for the watch box, I recently saw a live stream where you mentioned the LV box seems have a lot of... Look, I was in a bad mood. Yes, it is. They're all fucking made that way. Get the LV or the Goya. Go there, check it out. You'll love them. Any experience with the Rapport? Look, I like Rapport, but I got to be honest with you. It doesn't compare to Goyard or LV. They're a bit clumsy, okay? They're about, if you're going to go cheap, as I said, the Scaletto del Tempo. For watches to add, I just wanted a model. Okay, I think I've given you some good model numbers there. Also, a gold reverso would be a consideration. I'm definitely into yellow gold as I'm wearing some. Yes, you've got that in the two-tone bluesy. Solid gold reverso is a great piece as well. So there we go. So no, seriously, I think you got to go with what you want. There's some advice. I've given you the advice. I told you what I would do. Guys, that is the paid review for today. What a lovely guy. Guys, remember, I can't survive on Google Ads. I desperately need more paid reviews. Paid reviews keep me full-time on YouTube. Without paid reviews, I can't survive. So get a paid review done. Remember, guys, $50 US. You can send a bit more, and I will tell you. This guy here, I've given him more time because I like his questions, and I love his collection. I love his enthusiasm, and I want to steer him the right way. And guys, look down below in the description to organize a paid review now. I haven't got many at all backlog. Final piece of advice if you want to buy a watch or sell a watch, Rolex, the best dealer in America is David SW. Let's run the ad and I will see you in the next one. Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW.